Good morning, guys. You know what time it is. It's time for tactics. Hey, so it's early in the morning on Wednesday, October 15th, 2025. And I got my 5 tactics puzzles in this morning. Um, they're taking me about 30 minutes, guys, to get 5 of them done now. So it's at least 6 minutes a puzzle. Some of these are pretty confusing, or there's just a lot to it. And this one's no exception. So the pass rate on this is only 47.4% currently, and it's a puzzle rating of about 2262 on chess.com. But let's just get into it. So my queen checked the black king on d6, and so he moves to c5. So the question is, what's the tactic? So pause your videos if you haven't already and think about it for a couple seconds, and we'll go through it together. So the first thing that went through my mind when I did this puzzle was pushing b4 with check, and maybe finagling a pawn fork on c4, because maybe if I go b4 check, he goes to b5, in which case we go c4 check and then win the rook. But I don't know, something about it didn't feel right, because it seems like you're kind of selling yourself short with the 3 queenside pawns that we have, and there could be more to this. So I just kept playing around with different ideas, and I thought that we could get more out of it than just a pawn fork winning the rook. So I tried a different idea of it's usually based kind of in the theme of the opposition with the other king. So playing the what if game, what if our queen went to c7 with check? The king can't go to b, c, or d6 in that case. So what is he going to do? I mean, he's going to go to b4 or b5. And then we can get that pawn fork and win the rook, but still think there could be more there with the 3 pawns. So I kept playing around with ideas with that line. So I went queen c7 check, king b5, and what if we don't push the c pawn, but what if we push the a pawn? What's that going to do? So queen c7 check, king b5, a4 check, and that was really appealing, because in that case the king has to go to, well, he's going to take the pawn on a4. So because he can't go to a5 because he'd still be in check by the queen on c7, and he can't go to b4, and he can't go to c4 either because that's covered by the queen. So he has to take the pawn. So in that line, king takes a4, and then with that same logic of the opposition type pattern, then we would go queen to c4 check and cover the b5, b4, and b3 squares. And then where's he going to go? I mean, he can only go to a5 because he can't go to a3 because that's covered by the pawn on b2. So just process of elimination, he's got to go to a5, and then how do we finish him off? Queen to b4 checkmate. So pretty cool checkmate, guys. I mean, it's a mate in 4, but it's a little tricky because it's so wide open, and I can see why only 47.4% of people actually pass this one, because you get really caught up in that pawn fork and winning the rook, but there's more to it than that. And if you can finish the game with checkmate, it's always better than winning a major piece, although that'd be good too. So anyway, great puzzle. Hope you guys have a great day, and we'll see you on the next video.